Views and opinions expressed in this program are not necessarily those of its host, Urban Arts Enterprises, its advertisers, or affiliates, and are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent. What's up, y'all? It is 7 o'clock on a Tuesday, so y'all know what that means. It's actually 7:01. Y'all, it been a day and a half. Let me tell you, your boy done went. Let me tell y'all something. It used to be a time I have days like this, I'd just go somewhere and sit down. I wouldn't do nothing at all because I didn't want nothing else to happen. But I'm going to tell you, boy, it been one hell of a day. Nita 7730 in the building. I see you. Thank you for coming through. Y'all, I learned a very valuable. Well, no, I can't say I learned a lesson today, but I did get a lesson today. A lesson in humility and a lesson in patience. And just one of them things, you know how you going about your day and you do something stupid and you get mad. You can be mad at yourself. You can be mad at somebody else. But ultimately, the question becomes, what do you do? Do you remain in an angered state, which hurts no one except you? But when you feel that way, you want to hurt somebody else. But we know that some things just ain't worth it. So we have to suck it up. You know what I'm talking about? I had a very trying day in that way. Jerome Cook, I see you. Thank you for coming through. We are beautiful. And so because I let somebody, y'all, somebody beat me out of $20 today. It wasn't, it's $20. Don't get, it ain't even the denomination of money. It's the principle. But I remember because I started to do something to him. And I remembered something that my mother taught me when I was young. She said, when somebody does something like that, you remember that they probably needed it more than you did. And under the circumstances, I later found out that this person probably did need it more than I did. And I can attest that my mother's lesson from a young age of viewing things that way probably kept that man out of the hospital or worse, and me out of jail today. So I'm going to give a shout out to my mama today for her lessons in understanding other people's situations when yours really ain't that bad. So something to be said for things happening the way they are, the way they do. Because that guy, I later found out, actually did need it way worse than me. So bless him, and I hope he enjoys it. Anyway, y'all. Yes, Pastor D, what's happening, my man? Thank you. Yes, that's absolutely right. Wisdom from my mama. I'm like the water boy right now. Mama said, mama said. y'all, I'm tripping. Anyway, no, I wasn't shooting crap, Pastor. That's funny though. No, that wasn't what happened. It was kind of. I'll tell you the story later on. It was something stupid. It wasn't even, and it was something that could have been avoided. It was mostly my fault. Well, it ain't my fault somebody decided to take advantage of a situation, but it is my fault for not paying attention. So it's all good, and I'm not gonna worry about it. In the meantime, in the between time, y'all, it is hot in Texas, baby. Let me tell you. We was out this weekend, man. We kicked it at a few different places. We had a really good time hanging out in the city this weekend. I am happy to say that San Antonio is becoming one of those places that you want to be. I'm starting to enjoy it here. I might have to stick around a little bit longer, just a little bit longer, y'all. We're gonna see what happens. Anyway, I am not about to bore you guys with my ridiculous stories of the day, but I am, however, going to get ready to bring on my guest for the evening. What's up, Lorenzo? My man Zoe in the building, San Antonio's on. Thank you, Gwen. I appreciate that you like my hat. I like my hat too. I bought this hat. Matter of fact, I bought this hat at a Stepper set. I can't remember where or where I was, which set I bought it at, but I did, and I like this hat. I bought a couple of them, but this is my favorite one. This is my hat. There are many like it, but this is mine. No. Anyway, y'all, let me get my guests up. Y'all bear with us while I'm gonna run my mouth while we do this, but we're gonna get these guests on board, get them in the game, get them ready to rock, cause we're gonna run our mouth, have a good time, and talk a whole lot of stuff, and kick it tonight. Cause look, y'all, Command Steppers, man, over there in Minneapolis, Minnesota, they event opens up tomorrow. They start out tomorrow, and it's gonna be off the chain over there in Minnesota, man. They're gonna be doing the doggone thing over there. So y'all need to get ready for how that's about to go. Uh,
I am under a hair dryer.
that's okay. You can stay on the line. You can be under the hair dryer. You all right? She say she is under the hair dryer, y'all. Um, let's see, Katrina, you do me a favor and turn your phone sideways for me. Bam, just like that. Thank you very much. Let me see. Let me get, there we go. There we go. Let me get y'all lined out in here. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep running my mouth with my guests here. So y'all just bear with me for a second. And Alvina, how that hair coming? She don't even hear me, I guess, because she under the hair dryer.
I can't.
Oh, okay. Um anyway, we're gonna get Mr. J Most in here too. Y'all are getting this thing cranked up tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, it's coming together. We ready.
I bet y'all are. I want you to tell me, because I haven't hosted any large events in the past, but do me a favor and give us some idea of what it's like to be down to the wire, down to the last few minutes, the last day, the last hours, and you got to get everything right where it belongs. What is that like? How does that feel?
It's hectic. Patience is key. Change always happens.
Okay. Yeah. Them fires be popping up. You got to put them out. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce y'all to Katrina, one of the command steppers in the building. What's happening,
Mm,
Katrina? And for those of
what's
you,
going on?
y'all can't see Alvina. She's under the dryer. She don't want us to see her while she under the dryer. So we just go
Oh my God, I don't want you to see me.
we just gonna leave her up. We just gonna leave her thing up there. She can jump in when she need to. Let me see if
Can
we
y'all
can.
hear me though?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Let
Okay.
me let me see if we can get, wait a minute, hold on. I got all kind of stuff going on here. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can get we're gonna get J Mos in here. I know he around here somewhere waiting on us. Let's
Mm.
see. Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Hey y'all, do me a favor and tell me, because let me tell you what I did. He got too many pages. Which page does he normally operate on?
You could do the JAY or you could do the J dot
I
period.
think I think
I
the
would try
J A
the
Y.
JAY.
I think the JAY is the one I'm looking for. Yeah, let's see here. Let's get him on. Uh-oh.
He just text too.
Did he? Okay. Let me see. Let me get him in here. We gotta, y'all have to bear with me. We gotta get
You
everybody.
guys all right today?
Huh?
You guys all right today?
Yes, it has been a very interesting day to say the very least. But it's all good. Um,
Yeah.
how's the weather up there? That's what I want to
Uh, well, the sun came in and out several times today. We had a little bit of rain,
know. Okay.
but it's still nice. It's not too hot. It's not too cool. It's nice. I actually had my patio door open earlier.
Oh, okay. Okay. That sounds like a plan right there. All right, he ought to be coming in here any second now. Let's see. Yep, he ought to be getting in here any second. Yeah, so are y'all being affected by the way the weather is running right now by any chance?
When you say affected, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, the weather's been kind of crazy. So we I'm just,
No tornadoes. Thank God.
Yeah, not today. Well, a couple weeks ago we had bad
Just
weather.
raining. It's just been raining a lot.
okay. Well, that's not a
Raining
bad.
tongues
It's
this
been
morning.
raining
Supposed to rain.
everywhere, so that's like not a not a I guess a what we would consider a big deal. All right, so J Most, give me 1 second here, sir. I am lining things out, and normally I used to do this kind of stuff pre-show, but then it always manages to be something different after we get the show started, so I don't do that anymore. But give me 1 second here while we get everything so we can have you on screen. And Jay, how's your day, man? I know you got to be busy. You did a hell of an interview today, too, by the way.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, it's been busy. We all are running around and doing last minute errands and things like that. So I think we're ready. You know,
Jay, where's
our
your
bills are
video?
paid. Let me see. It should be on.
Mm-mm. No, I don't have your video.
Uh, yeah, it doesn't say that mine is off. And I see Katrina. I see Alvina's thing. I see you.
Okay, yeah,
And I
Alvina's
can
got
see
hers off
you.
deliberately. Okay, you wanna try to pop out and pop back in?
You want me to?
Yeah, and in that way, because you were on
Okay.
just a second and then you were off. So I don't know what happened there. All right, so you say so the weather there is what temperature wise? What is it like?
Um,
Kim
I
Shelton
think
said the
it's
weather is
64
bipolar.
right now.
Huh?
64 right now.
64. Dang. Ooh, man, I might would take me some 64-degree weather right now. I ain't gonna even lie.
I
Shoo.
saw your wife's post the other day. You guys were attending an event, and she was saying how hot it is.
Baby, look at
It
here.
was.
I thought I seen the devil peeking around the corner. It was so hot. Look, quit playing. It was so damn hot. I thought, boy, look. They had the temperature set on hell. It was hot. Yeah. I'm talking about, boy, we was up there. And then here I am running around. I got my hair all over my head. Cause see what happened was we left the house with the intentions of going to a rooftop party, which, it was an indoor outdoor kind of thing, which was really nice. But then we ended up at an outdoor event and I was like, man, it's hot. So, but I was lucky enough to get myself positioned underneath a fan. So even though the sun was out, I had a breeze blowing on me. So that was cool. That was real
I
cool.
would just die. I would die.
Well, this
I wouldn't even know how to be that hot.
yeah, this Texas weather, it take a little bit of getting used to it. It could be a bit of a monster sometime, but it's all right though. Netta DM, thank you so
And then to
much.
have your hair in the afro in the sun, it's like having a rug on top of your head.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
It really is.
Okay, let's see. J Mo's trying to come back in right now. There you are. There you are. All right, Jay. You can stay. I want you to. Jay, turn your phone sideways. Let me see how that look. Cause I wanna get all of these things. Yeah, man, flip it. Yeah,
Sideways.
yeah. Turn it like you taking a picture, sideways. There you go. Bam, just like that, sir. That's what I'm talking about right there. You dig? Okay, now let me see. Let's do it like this. Y'all get to see my smiling face in there too. So there we go. Okay, yeah. Bam. Okay, cool. So if we can get Alvina out from under the dryer, we'd be all right. No, I'm just playing, Alvina. Stay under the dryer, baby. I know you got to get it ready for the weekend. We ain't mad at you. Jay, Listen,
Yeah.
man, I listened to that interview. You know, you're an amazing dude. You know that? You know, I'm gonna tell you something, man. We don't give us guys, man. We don't take enough time out to give our fellow male counterparts they props, man. Let me give you your roses while you're here, brother. I love your professionalism. I love the way you handle things. That interview was excellent. What radio station was that up there?
89.9 KMOJ.
Okay,
It's the longest running radio station in our community. What I mean is the BIPOC community, and it's historic out of North Minneapolis.
very good, very good. Yeah, well,
And that was the legendary Walter Q. Bear Banks Jr. that was
yeah, I had the
on the mic
opportunity to meet
during
him
his.
last year. Good dude, cool dude.
Okay.
Um,
Yes, sir.
so look, right quick, man, on your this question came up today. You guys, as a matter of fact, dang, I wished I wasn't thinking. I had a video up that I wanted to play, and I think I misplaced it. Anyway, it was from the competition. I believe it was last year with Tick and Tori, who placed first in your contest last year. And I really wanted to, I'm going to see if I can find it while we're on here, because I really want people to see what goes on at your event and how, man, how off the chain it is. Right quick, we are in, or what I like to refer to is we are at the beginning of the competition season right now. And your event is like a kickoff, actually, because this is the time of year where everybody is doing their thing. How are you looking in terms of contestants? Because I know you guys got the Steppers contest. What are the other contests that you guys are going to be doing this week?
Thursday night we have our couples dance contest, and that's just kind of putting different styles of partner dance on the floor and showing everyone how well they do their synchronization and timing. How much fun are they having together? Show personship and appearance. We take the footwork category out, and we have actually seven couples. We had eight, so we got 4 rounds. It's just amazing
Okay.
in that category. And then line dance, the only line dance competition in the country. And so we got two teams there, one from Florida, one from Minnesota. The Masters category, I'm gonna let Albina and Katrina tell you about
Okay.
that. The Masters category is just fire. It's just fire. It's amazing, and we don't do what I appreciate out of the people that support us. They don't make us ass kiss. They don't make us pay all of this money. They come up because they know our money is real. We got a different
Hmm.
type of judging panel where our judges sit around the perimeter of the floor and they hold up the scores transparently in front of everyone. And we've been doing that for 9 years. So the word is getting out. Nike is getting in it. He does a contest, but yet, you know, um, and our cash is real. The $3,000 first place is right there in your face. We holding it in our hand the whole way through. They can see the 1,500 second place. They can see the 500. The cash is real in every contest, and we peeling them off right there. You know what I mean?
I like that.
So
So we breaking
yeah,
them off something.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's up.
We ain't getting caught in the mail and stuck in the mail and none of that old stuff.
Jay, I gotta point something out though to my audience right quick. Let me just tell my audience something about you. Did y'all pay attention to how he said show personship? See, that's a thoughtful conveyance of information. I know that may seem small to you, Jay, but that's big out here in the world. I just want to point that out. See, this is the kind of dude we talking
Yeah,
about right here, y'all.
yeah. Thank you. I
Pay attention
appreciate
now.
that.
Pay attention, audience. Y'all gotta know now. Y'all gotta know. Um, so, ladies, tell us about the other portions that he was mentioning that you guys are bring the heat. These people want to know what's happening.
They coming to bring the heat too. So, like Jay said, so we have Alfred and Yolanda out of Milwaukee. We've got Doc and Ann Hunter.
Okay.
We got Smoke and Tori. We have a Minnesota couple, Kabar and Netta. Excuse me,
No,
uh,
Connie,
not Netta,
Connie.
Connie. Thank
Hmm.
you. And then we have Nike and Sandy. Then we
Okay.
have Westside Mike and Sherry Gordy.
Oh
Then we
man.
have Adonis, yeah, Adonis Elam and his partner Perlene. And then we got Barack and his partner, and then we have Chris and Tree out of Milwaukee.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna just tell y'all now. That's gonna be a show. That's gonna be a hell of a show. I like that. That's
And
all right.
that's how the contestants are talking. They talking, they come in to bring it.
Oh, you already that well that
Yeah.
with that lineup alone, I can tell you that is an extremely competitive lineup. Those people are coming there to get it in. They ain't coming to play no games. They come to get that bread. So we already know that's
And
gonna
A
be a
lot.
I'm gonna tell you, Doc has been extremely supportive. Tori has been extremely supportive. Um, Alfred, Barack, they've been extremely supportive. Nike has poured on. And what I mean is, they acting in a way in which they care about not only coming to the contest to grab the money, but they're coming to support the event and dance with the ladies in the event and dance with the guys in the event. A lot of the times they'll fly in 2 hours before the contest and leave at 4 in the morning after they win that first, second, and third. But this group here, man, they saying, hey man, we're gonna come and support and have fun with y'all because Tick said last year he turned up and he got a renewed enthusiasm because the our support base is just different. And when you get them from Kansas City and Gainesville, Florida, when you just get them from all over the place and you have a mix of dancing, it's just a new crowd. And them people they travel so much, they see some of the same faces. They don't do that
yeah.
at the Minnesota
Well,
Steppers
I
All
got to
Star
agree with you, and
Bash.
I'm glad you brought that up. That's going to give me an opportunity to segue into a video clip. So y'all hold tight. I'm going to play this for the people so they can get an idea of what's happening at your event. We got Tick and Tori, y'all. All right, just a little something, something for the people to check out right there. And in case y'all didn't notice, that was my man, Hey Fred, in the background, videotaping everything. Y'all got a star-studded event coming up, and I man, listen, y'all gonna have it going on in Minneapolis this weekend, Jack. And if you anywhere near to my people out there, if y'all anywhere near Minneapolis, my Chicago folks, y'all need to hit that road, man, and head on up there and support this event. Support my man Jay Most and his crew, because it look like it's gonna be a hell of a time, and I guarantee you the contest's gonna be off the chain. And I'm kind of sorry I'm not gonna be there. This should have been
Your
on
girl Phyllis
video.
Harris will be in the house.
Look, this a hint. J Mo, I'm just saying. Anyway, so y'all tell me about the line dance contest and how that's set up. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that's that look, I'm a stepper, but I ain't gonna lie. I've never seen a line dance contest before, and I promise you that I would love to see that. What is that like?
Alvina,
So
go
we
ahead.
got, yeah, we got two teams that are really excited to get out there and put their routines out.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Sunshine State Steppers from Orlando, headed up by Gwen Cooper and Sean. And then we got CMD Liners out of Minnesota, and they're coming back. They were our first place winners last year, and they're coming back to defend their title.
Okay.
So we got prize money on the line for the line dance contest of 1,500 for first place and 300 for second place.
No,
So
Seven
yeah,
no,
it's
hundred.
it's
700
seven
for
hundred. It's 700 for second place.
yeah.
Man.
thank
Th-
you y'all for helping me. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Third place
15,
300.
Third, yeah, no third place. We only got two teams, so it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
Just a 5 minute routine, get folks back to dancing and having a good time the rest of the night.
that part right there. That right there.
Yeah.
And that's kind of
And we
something.
stay up to 2 in the morning, you know. We open at 2 in the morning. We don't close at 12, 12:30, or 1. We step to 2 in the morning, and folks go upstairs for an hour, come back down. They go upstairs, come back down. The hotel is totally conducive to having fun and this kind of event. And that's why we've been there so long. We have an amazing relationship with the Hilton. So I mean, it's we feeding folks Saturday night, we feeding them Sunday morning, we feeding them Friday night. So I think it's totally worth it.
Mm,
And the spectator has something that they can do by watching the contest. And then we also got a line dance room downstairs for the pure line dancers. We
wow,
got a whole line dance DJ and line dance room downstairs. We got a lot going on,
man,
man.
that sounds
And
like a
then we have
winner.
the day parties during the day. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Are any of your parties themed?
yes, yes. Katrina could tell you about them.
so yeah, so on Thursday night, we're stepping in city shirts and jeans.
Okay.
So rep your city. And then on Friday, we're dancing in your favorite hat. So your stingies, your fedoras, bring them
Oh,
all.
so my hat would
And
fit in.
then
I bet.
your hat would fit in, man. Your hat would fit in. Got it cocked to the side,
Yeah,
leaning on the
yeah,
gangster lean. You there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Hmm.
on Saturday, we stepping in silk. Whatever your silk is, it could be your handkerchief, your socks, a blouse, a scarf, whatever. Doesn't
Okay.
have to be an entire outfit.
Huh.
Basically, we wanted everybody to kind of dress the way they wanted to. A little bit of a theme, but we didn't want the one color deal this year. You know, we've
Mm-hmm.
done that year after year, and a lot of people do that. So let's just let everybody have their personality and be sharp in their own way. But wear a hat on Friday. Put some silk on in any place in that outfit. So that's kind of what we're doing. And we trying to just get it in, man.
Man,
You know?
that sounds pretty slick right there.
Yeah, and
And
then
it's
your
funny.
boy Hey Fred coming back again.
Oh, I
Hey
know. Hey,
Fred
hey,
coming
coming
back,
through.
but
Hey,
we
hey.
gonna ask him to stream on the perimeter. Do not get on the main floor. Good Lord,
Fred gonna be a
what
videographer, Jack. We gonna make Fred an
what's
inside stepping
wrong with my brother?
correspondent.
You know, he doing his thing. We just left Memphis in May, man, down there,
Yeah, how
and he
was
turned
that?
it over to Greg Dixon.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, it with more Minnesota, with more Memphis support in that room, it was a lot more dancing and stepping than in past years. So
That's good.
that was really
That's
nice.
good.
Yeah, that was good, man. It
Well,
was good.
I'm finding that a lot of people in different cities are finally, a lot of them that have been at odds for a long time are starting to build bridges again of some kind, because I think it only benefits our culture. It benefits the cities themselves, because people have to learn at some point, and I include myself in this conversation. People have to learn to work together some kind of way in order for it to benefit the whole culture and not just people and their personal agendas. But I mean, don't get me wrong. Some folks make it real hard, but I like it when I see cities that they finally get to a place where it's like, okay, I don't care who giving it, but we still gonna come. We gonna still support or whatever. No, I ain't gotta speak to you. I want to hit you in the mouth, but I'ma still come and we gonna dance and we gonna go home. You know what I'm saying? Let that be what it is.
Yeah, I hear you. I totally hear you.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like you've been real active, my brother. You know, you've been really, making your rounds, talking to different entities and reps throughout the country still. You're doing real good,
Well, thank you.
helping spread the word and spread the message as well, man.
We trying. Miss Angie
Yeah.
MCS 727 on here say she met you in Memphis in May, and she said she forgot to tell you that she knew about your event because of Inside Stepping. So there you go, bro. Every little
Nice.
bit
Nice.
helps.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Tell her we said hello.
oh, she can hear you. She's on the live.
Okay.
She on the YouTube
That's
channel.
hot, man.
Sandra Davis, yes, we're fine over here. We're fine down here at the bottom of Texas, but I know Arkansas and Austin and San Antonio, we ain't getting hit. We cool over here. Matter of fact, we hot over here. but everybody else is a little moist, so it's all good. um,
uh, yeah, they every time I hear that, there's a few people when they joke with me,
mhm.
they call me Jay Moist,
Oh
and every
man.
time I hear that, and Alvin and Katrina and
Oh,
them, they love snap,
hey, that wasn't
they
a
be
shot at you,
snapping
bro.
out. I be every time I hear that, I'll be tripping. I'll be like, oh, here we go
Oh
again. You
man,
know what I'm
you
saying?
look. I didn't even think of
Yeah,
that.
man.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yep. But I can tell you, did I tell you before how y'all can't beat us started?
No, no. Give us some
Did I
history,
tell
man.
you
Tell us.
when we started this in '09, '10?
Mm-hmm.
It was Minnesota, because we were just learning the A count around here and we trying to get good. And the other cities, everybody had their little friendly competition, and
Mm-hmm.
Chicago definitely was what Chicago was. And so we said, look, I personally said, look, we need to bring um, the talent here. We are learning this dance. So we went, y'all can't beat us, Minnesota versus out of town.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you, man, that we got footage out there. If you go to Y'all Can't Beat Us Steppers Contest, we got 2010, 11, 12. There's stuff out there. We were doing well with putting our content out during those days, and we're getting better now. But we went Minnesota versus out of town, and we would have 8 to 10 couples before everything kind of separated.
Mm-hmm.
We would have 8 to 10 couples from Minnesota versus different couples from out of town. And if you won first or second in world largest, you couldn't get in. So
Ah,
that also made it attractive. The money always been real,
yeah,
but that made it very attractive when
yeah.
you
Because
say
more people
if you
feel like they
hadn't
got an
won first or
opportunity.
second, there you go. And we, man, Marty out there in New York, Cat in the Hat won our first one, him and Paula. Um, Gosh, we can go down the list. It's tons of different cities and representatives have been in this contest, especially when it was the Minnesota versus out of town. But then after a while, you run out of couples who kind of want to support. And it ain't about not wanting to support here. It's just like, hey, I did it 2, 3 years. I don't want to do it no more.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to reinvent, open it up to all talent. And then Katrina just kept saying, "Oh, we need to have a master's category. We need to have a master." She just kept pushing until we
Is he
did it.
mocking you,
Now
Trina?
she
Is he
see.
mocking you?
He
Now
telling the
she
truth.
see.
He telling
Now
the
she
truth.
see. Now she see how tough it is
Yeah.
to get that talent up here, man. They don't just come,
Well, and
but
I'll
they've
tell
been
you
very.
another thing too. I'm glad you kind of brought that in because I've been talking lately about just talking about the events in general, and my contention is, and I want to get your thoughts on this. In the coming years, we're going to see a lot less events happening. I don't think a lot of people really don't understand what it takes to make some of this stuff happen. What are your thoughts on that?
Um, do I think we're going to see a lot less events?
Yes.
Honestly, I don't. Do I think the events that culminate? Do I believe that they will be short-lived? Yes. But do I
Hmm.
think it'll be a lot less?
Okay.
No. I think people have ambitions. I think when and aspirations, they want to do their own thing, and especially if they create um, a culture in a new environment, in a new city.
So it's going to be
If
a
it's a
hit or
new
miss kind of
Louisiana,
thing. That's what you're
they're going
saying.
to try it out. They're going to
Okay.
try it for a couple years, and then they're going to find out what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to say, let me be done with this. But then there's going to be another two cities
That's
that
going
say,
to
let
pop
me
up.
try it. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they got 100 or 150 people that they're cool with. If they don't do nothing but just bring them together, because they're doing parties of other kinds. They just so happen to learn how to step.
Got you.
So I personally believe they're going to keep popping up. I just think that they'll be short lived.
Mm-hmm. That's a valid point. I'm not inclined to disagree with that. Yep.
I've been listening to that subject matter and the direction you're going, and you definitely have valid substance for seeing that some of these events. Well, I just think that new people and people who have their own budgets, they just like to have galas and coming together. And
Mm-hmm.
dancing is just a great way to bring people together. Good music and dancing. It could be for all kinds of reasons. It could be for cancer, it could be for brotherhood, it could be for
Hmm.
whatever. But I think if new cities continue to learn to dance, which we all are doing a great job with teaching our own areas to dance, because Chicago did a great job with giving us the methods and the principles and stuff, and now we're able to kind of teach our own communities.
Got you.
And so when you do that, folks are just gonna want to. I got 4 or 5 people that were in my group for 4 or 5 years. I mean, pivotal in my committee. They're doing their own thing,
Hmm.
you know, and they already had that talent. Like I didn't give them the talent. I gave them the relationships and some of the art form, but the talent and the ability to sell and coordinate and be creative, they already was that.
Got you.
That's why I enjoyed the years we were together. So I think a lot of the cities is going to have that. You know
Well,
what I mean?
you know what they say about
Yeah.
great leaders? They build more leaders.
Hmm. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
For sure.
And that's
For
the way
sure.
it should be.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's the way it absolutely should be. But you know,
That's the way it
you
should be.
got, man. Listen, it's always so much stuff going on out here in this community, man. And I spend a lot of time on here, and some even might say I'm a hypocrite, but I spend a lot of time on here trying to encourage people to work around some of the nonsense and to work with each other as much as possible, you know. But it gets hectic sometimes, you know, because I understand, you know, and I try not to be. I like to try to set an example, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it be hard sometimes, boy. We, because these people make you cuss. I'm sure you know that, Mister Most.
Yeah, man. I'm talking about my own committee when it comes to that, Lord.
See,
Oh,
that people in your own camp drive you
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
oh,
You hear the
And
laugh?
we
You
have,
hear the
hey
laugh?
y'all, we haven't even mentioned Rob, man. Robert Howard is part of our
yeah,
committee, and
Rob
he isn't on
Howard.
this call. And we don't want to forget Rob. He does a lot of good works with us, man, and he's a good guy
Hmm.
and super committed. So peace out and shout out to Rob.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Big
what's happening.
Rob.
Yeah. Now, can we talk about some of our learning classes?
I was getting ready to say, man, I'm about to let you take it, man. You go ahead and talk about your event and tell it like it is, man, so the people can know what they missing if they ain't there. If you ain't there, you're missing it. Go on and tell them, man.
All right, I'm gonna talk about um, my workshop. And Katrina can and Elvita can tell them about everything else. But my workshop is for newcomers, beginners, and intermediate. Um, it's Friday. It's for when you first come in town, y'all. You come on in, just get the rust off. Newcomers understand the count, understand the beat. Those who know how to do it a little bit, let's just give you a little bit more confidence. Let's give you a few more turns, a couple of moves. And I like having stations. And I have other paraprofessionals coming from out of town helping me. Like Alfred loves to teach how a lady would position her body while being dipped.
Hmm.
And he does very well with that. And he can dip any configuration. It doesn't matter her size, her height. He can do it. And how would she position her legs or hold her body and that kind of thing? So we have different stations for that. My
Okay.
workshop is from 3 to 5 on Friday. I'll let Alvin and them talk to you about the other workshops. But again, everybody pretty much learns when they come, and they're priced, I think, fairly.
Hmm.
Mine is $15, for 2 hours
Okay.
and a half. Yeah.
Yeah, so the rest of the Friday ones, and we pride ourselves on making these economical, not charging folks an arm and a leg. So on Friday, 11 a.m. to 1, we have a DFW swing workshop with Donna Bronner and Robert Whitehead, Robert from Swing Motion. He's from Florida, both of them from Florida, and they've
Yeah.
done this several times with us. And then the other one we have on Friday is at 3. We have a common line dance workshop, and that's being taught by Gwen from the Sunshine State Steppers and from Rochelle Bryant out of Chicago. And that one's just $15. So, you're getting two people at both of those workshops for just 15.
Okay. And let me just add, you know, y'all talk about the economics of it all, but let's just add, y'all are feeding people too. That is, you know, I mean, you know, it's funny how, you know, now we're starting to sort of not divide the events based on the amenities, but let's keep it 100. People want as much bang as they can get for the buck. And you got promoters out here that are actually considering the people as much as the event itself, and that is what's most important because without the people, you have no event.
True.
Yeah, that's real.
True.
That's real.
You got it.
So,
You got
Katrina, you talking about Saturdays?
Yeah. So then on Saturday, the workshops, we have a Shy Eight Nothing But Turns with Miss Ann Hunter and Smoke. And everybody knows how
We got a
Ann,
workshop before that, so don't forget the one prior to that.
yeah. So that's $20. That's gonna be at 10 o'clock. And then yes, we just added ballroom. So we've got Glenn and Elaine out of Milwaukee doing that workshop. And that starts at 9 o'clock at the top of the morning for $10. And
it.
that's
Okay.
all levels. And then we have advanced line dance. Miss Mary out of Milwaukee is helping us out with that. That's $20. That starts at 11:30. And then Tori is doing a footwork workshop.
Okay.
Um, that's going to be at 1 o'clock. It's $25. And
It's
then
co-ed. It's a co-ed though. We changed
it
it to a co-ed, and that's important.
yes.
You
So
never
what I was trying to
see men in a women's led workshop and women in a man's led, but we think we need to get a little bit of both because pieces are just pieces, and you throw them in when you can. But yeah,
Ooh,
go ahead,
man, you
Katrina. I'm
said a
sorry.
mouthful right there. People definitely don't
yeah.
understand. Sometimes you get them puzzle pieces and you don't know where they go.
Right.
And footwork is your own personal style. So,
Yep.
yeah, for sure. Whatever you get from Miss Tori, you can take it and make it your own. And then after that workshop, we had a men's workshop, but as Jay said, we changed it to co-ed. So we've got Doc and Nike doing that workshop, and that starts at 3 o'clock for $25. And again, footwork is your own personal style. So you can take whatever pieces you get from each one. You can attend both if you would like, and you can take those pieces and work them into the weekend and make them your own.
Excellent. All right. Well, what y'all got go? Okay, so y'all done covered every day. What y'all got going on for Sunday?
We have a breakfast that we do real well with that one. We do prayer at 9 in the morning, and then
All
from
right,
ten
y'all,
to
all
two,
y'all
man.
evil steppers, all y'all that want to act a fool out there, they got prayer at 9 in the morning. I expect y'all to be there front and center, getting
Yeah,
prayed
And
up.
man.
believe it, they show up too. They show up. They like, where's the church service?
Look, don't play.
Yeah, it does. And I never listen. I never make it to the prayer. I make it towards the end, and I'm surprised at the attendance. So people they do want to pray and get get the spirituality piece out and whatever feelings that they have going on in their lives at that point. They want to get that off, and that's something that they probably practice at home. But we put out breakfast. We got turkey sausage, bacon, breakfast potatoes,
See, look at that. See
eggs.
that. See,
We have
hold on. I'm sorry.
muffins.
I know I'm stopping you again. Yet another consideration. See, this I want y'all listen. I want my audience, and I have to keep stopping you because I got to point these things out.
We cool.
The fact that you took under consideration that everybody don't eat pork. You have turkey bacon. You have other things that are accommodating to people who don't all operate the same. This is yet another point in your favor from over here. I'm just saying. I had to put these things out
Yeah.
here because I want people to understand the difference between a good promoter and people that throw a party. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right. No, thank you. And then also the way we do the potatoes and the eggs is for those who don't eat meat, such as myself. And I only been on that kick for a year. I'm not vegetarian. I just don't eat meat
Don't
for other
matter.
reasons. But and then yeah, because of the non-pork, we must do the turkey sausage, and then we do the bacon. So the breakfast it stretches pretty well, and then folks get down there when they get down there, man. And we have our playlist. We play musical chairs. We kind of started that in the community 13 years ago, amongst a lot of other things. We've always did competitive games, relay races. We've done all of that. We started that in '09, '10, and then some of the other cultures and events started doing a lot of the big all-star games and stuff, but they know it started right here with the Steppers All-Star Bash.
Hi, that's what's up.
So
Uh,
yes,
DJ
sir.
Marky G told me to shout you out. Shout out to you. He said he's gonna try to be up there this year. That's what he on. Um, we have a
Well,
young
I
lady
gotta.
here, Sandra Davis. Now, see, Sandra Davis, you asking me? I've been running this advertisement 1 and 2 times a show every week, and you always on my show. And you asking me what day this event is. This event is this weekend, starting tomorrow. Get up there and get with these people. You're gonna have a great time. Okay, go ahead, y'all. I'm sorry. I gotta address my people because they be hitting me with these questions. Oh, DJ Marky G over there. Uh, you know he gonna co-host. Marky G, you coming to co-host with me this year at the World's Largest Man? All right, we'll see. But yeah, man. Great attention to detail. Yet another thing that people. These are the small things that people like me pay attention to, and since we deal with as much of this stuff as we do, and we're so immersed in it. It is important that we, make sure that people understand the differences between, people who actually are doing this with love in their heart, and people that are actually doing this and they're trying to get a buck out of it.
Right, right.
Oh, okay.
We want to give a shout out to everybody that come and support the Minnesota Steppers All-Star Bash.
Mhm.
You know, we wouldn't have an event if we didn't have supporters. So first, thank you all. And then as we talked about last show with Alvina and myself, Alvina let and everybody else, by the time the weekend is done, you've seen the same faces so many times, you come away feeling like you've known each other forever. Everybody always have a great time, and Minnesota is known for Minnesota nice. So by the time they leave, everybody's filled with joy. They've got church in them, and they've had a great time all weekend.
That's great.
It's love.
That's fantastic. Mark G say he will be there, so you can look forward to that gentleman coming through the door.
If Marky G coming this year, we gonna perform "Get Down," my song that I got with him. If he coming, we performing that song
All right, Marky, you heard him. Get ready. It's
together.
going
Together.
down in Minneapolis, y'all.
Yeah.
Hey
Tell us
man,
the
do me a
ladies
favor though, right quick.
outnumber us 1 to 10. So what we gonna do in this predicament? Work the room, grab every single lady's hand. The ladies came out to the set to dance and get
Get
That
down.
part.
down.
Okay, so look, I'm glad you did that. Here's what I want you to do right quick, because I know we got another show coming with you, man. We're gonna talk about your music career, but dig this. This
Yes.
is one of those opportunities right now where you can connect yourself to the community with a lot of the newer folks who don't quite understand who you are. Talk to the audience about that song, the collaboration between you and Marky G, and that music.
That particular song, Get Down, and a lot of the DJs play the instrumental and they play it a lot. And you hear that mix, Get Down. Well, Marky G, the whole foundation of that song, because he liked my first song and Marky was playing, he was lending a lot of nice tracks to the Steppers
Mm-hmm.
community. '07, '08, '09, probably before that, but that's when I met him.
Mm-hmm.
And he just hit me up one time. He said, J Mos, I got a track. I want you to write something to this, man. And it had that boom, boom, boom,
Mm-hmm.
boom, 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 doo-doo-doo. And then so the James Brown stuff and the Maceo horns, that's a guy here named Father Time.
Mm.
He put the funk on it. So when I sent it back to Marky G, he was like, hold on, man. Let me listen to this a little bit more. He said it's funky, but that ain't the direction I thought you was gonna go. Because he he thought I was gonna hit it with a bunch of love lyrics and
Uh-huh.
something nice and smooth. Because the track is hot. But I had in my heart, man, the fellas wasn't dancing with the ladies in
Mm.
those days.
Mm.
And in '08, '09, I get on the scene and I'm watching some of the best dancers in the world dance with the best dancers in the world. And then they're coming, and I'm seeing 50, 60 people in their workshops. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, hold on, bro. So when I had that opportunity to perform at a Heritage Ball or a Detroit White Party, I would say, my fellas, and I didn't know these guys that well. We just had respect for each other as brothers. I said, fellas, can y'all come out on the dance floor, please?
Mm-hmm.
And they looking at me kind of like, what this brother on? But they would participate with me, and I would ask them to get somebody in the audience that they've
Mm-hmm.
never danced with before, and they did it. And every time I had the mic in those days, I would do it. Keith Hubbard began to do it. Some of the other LC, a lot of the other MCs. Now everybody's doing it. I would like to say that I definitely contributed significantly to the guys working the room big time and dancing with the ladies because they do outnumber us 1 to 10. And so now we can get 40 dudes to 150 ladies. I promise you, the majority of them ladies are going
Mm-hmm.
to get dances. Now, the beautiful thing is that the ladies are a little bit more aggressive and they're now asking. I
Yeah.
always tease that lady, the lady in Dallas, Demetria Hightower. She is super, super owning of the dance floor. She do not go without getting her dances. That girl will ask somebody to dance. She don't care who it is. She will dance with somebody by asking them. And so the ladies are asking men now. The guys are working the room. Big ups to all the fellas, but I'm telling you now, it a lot of it started with myself, that song, and the fact that I took that initiative.
Man, that's what's up. Now, I literally was just involved in a conversation today. A lady in that conversation said, it was on a post. Matter of fact, living the A count, my girl Sanji Stewart over there, you know, she's a fantastic writer. She does a wonderful thing with her blogs and stuff. And she brought up the topic about that. And one of the ladies in there was saying that she didn't like that when they do that, when they bring guys on the floor and they go to pick up a woman. She was like, it's kind, she said a couple of women said, oh, it's embarrassing. I commented back and I said, first of all, this culture of our dance, I understand tradition and I understand the way people are accustomed to doing things. I said, but it has become normalized in our community that women ask the guys to dance because if you really want to dance, the squeaky wheel gets the oil. And the bottom line is nobody is gonna look at you sideways. Ain't nobody gonna feel you're not gonna feel funny. They're not gonna feel funny. They either gonna say yes or no, just like anybody else. And if they say no, it's 10 more guys in the room, 15 more guys wherever nearby. Grab one of them and get your dance on. Ain't nobody got time to be feeling some kind of way because this person didn't dance with you or you feel funny having to ask somebody. Just get out there and get your dance on. That's really the bottom line. And so it's good to know because that adds to our history lesson that you, J. Mose, were definitely instrumental in bringing that sort of
Engagement.
thing to
Yes.
the table to make it possible and make it even more acceptable that these ladies get the
Yeah.
opportunity. Because women about to spend this money traveling and buying these nice clothes, and man, they don't want to come to no set, pay all that money to come there and then sit down. That ain't how this go. You know, they should be
And
able to
if
No,
get
the
their
and
dance.
ladies outnumber the dudes 1 to 10, how long do you want to wait before they get around to you to maybe ask you to dance?
Absolutely. And the aggressive women, I've seen like some of the women that we sit up there and they be talking about well, we don't like it when all the guys come up forward and it make the women look like they like I guess like they desperate. I don't know. I said, but the funny thing is some of the women have been dancing all night will be on the floor during that time as well. They ain't missing no opportunity to dance. They don't care. They're going right out there. So it is what it is.
the
So
other piece is one, the engagement of it, just getting to know someone else and just
mm,
getting people off the floor to just meet someone else. All of that's necessary when we go out too as adults. We come from all over the country. Don't nobody know nobody. And we try our best to speak to as many people as we can, but then everybody else ain't speaking, not because they're mean or rude. It's just that they don't know you. And folks are
yeah.
just used to minding their own business. So that's one way of doing it. And then the other piece is for those ladies that it doesn't apply to, it just shouldn't apply to. Then you throw the weight and the responsibility on the guy. It's up to us to look and scan the room and say, you know what, that section of ladies haven't been getting any dances.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go over here and dance with them. That's what our crew does. Period.
Yep.
That's all we impression is. okay, over there it looks like they're not dancing as much. We're gonna try our best to work the room, and that's what we do. And I promise you, it ain't nobody in the country. If they've eyeballed me or the people that's with me, and we're not the only one, we don't sit and just dance with ladies of Command Steppers all night. Matter of
Mm-hmm.
fact, the ladies of Command Steppers are mad at us at the end of the night because we didn't get dances with them. We're working the room. We can dance with y'all at home.
Man, look, I tell people all the time, if you go to another city and it's people from your city there, them the last people you're supposed to be dancing with. You're supposed to dance with people you've never danced with before. You get it. This is an
Right.
opportunity to dance with other folks that you haven't,
For real.
danced with. You dance with other people when you get back
Really.
home. You know.
And the fellas are
And then
doing a
there's
great
some.
job with that.
I was just gonna say, then there's some awesome women that can lead too. So
Yeah.
I've asked
Yeah.
other women to dance with me. You
Yeah.
know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's about having fun.
Big O in the
Yeah.
building. Collaboration is real. He said Adonis Elam gonna light the flow up. He gonna say he gonna light up the wood in Minnesota this weekend. Yep, we looking forward to
Adonis,
Hey,
that one.
we are looking
that's
forward to
Adonis
him.
on the
Oh,
line.
the man
No,
cold.
that's
He
somebody else
cold.
who
He
gave
old
him
school.
props.
That's an original stepper right there from back in the day. Yeah.
Hey, he got his stuff in early. He said, I'm finna come up there and do something. And that was beautiful right there. He went
Yes,
through
that was
Alvina.
because. Yep, that was because of the interview we had with you before. Adonis reached out to me, asked
Mm-hmm.
me for the contest information, and next thing I know, bam, I'm in it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, they got
Yeah.
look. I ain't gonna use I can't say they government names. I'm gonna say they street name. I'm gonna leave that out too, because they using different names these days. But them two cats right there, baby, they ain't nothing to play with. Now he coming with his woman, but dude ain't nothing to play with. He got them feet, Jack.
Okay,
So
that's dope.
Yeah, I
That's
saw a
ex-
video of them.
that's
mm-hmm.
right.
I saw a video floating around of them.
That's really nice. I'm looking forward to it, man. It's a lot of great talent that has decided to come up and
Yeah,
dance with us.
y'all got a hell of
I'm
a lineup.
really Yeah, that's a hell of a
Y'all got
lineup
a hell of
there.
a
And the
lineup.
couples dance contest for Thursday. You know how hard it is to get folks to come up on a Thursday and do their thing,
Yeah,
man. Man, look,
yeah. Well,
goodness. So we're
let that be
appreciative,
a
one
testament to
hundred
you though,
percent.
J Most, you and your crew, cause folks don't
Yeah,
get on that road for
Alveda
nothing.
and Katrina and them been doing their thing, man. They getting the hang of it now. They do their thing, you know. Um, so it's been a lot more less heavy. The fact that they're now getting the hang of it, establishing their own
Mm-hmm.
relationships, just getting their own brands out there. And I've done that with everybody who's worked with me, though. Brian, I've done that with all of them. I give everybody my recipes, and then I give them an opportunity to kind of be themselves. So, like right now, if Valvina and Katrina wanted to do their own event, they would be able to. They would be able
Mm-hmm.
to. Yeah, they would be able to.
But and I'm glad you're saying that too, because I'm gonna tell you, they would be able to, but they would be coming from under an umbrella of a solid foundation. They ain't just
There
jumping
you
out
go.
there. Ooh, we're gonna give an
For
event.
sure.
Why?
For
Right,
sure.
See,
For
is
right.
sure.
there's a lot more to this, and a lot of people have that. They got a real hard learning curve because they don't do the leg work first. They don't have somebody like a
They
J
don't.
Most to guide and lead. And even if they want to make changes in the way they do things, they still have a foundation that's solid enough that whatever they do is going to work for the people.
Right,
And
right.
that's what
That's
matters.
real.
And
You
So
Jay
gotta.
has a.
go ahead, Alvina.
I was just gonna say Jay has a wealth of experience. He's been doing this stuff since he was a teenager, block parties and community gatherings, boys and girls club. He has a ton of experience, and we really benefit from him having him in this community.
As a matter of
You
fact,
see, all his hair fell out.
Say that again, Katrina.
I said, I asked him. They see his hair fell out.
you okay? Look,
Oh,
yeah,
it
I
turned
heard it
white
was because of
too.
y'all.
Right, and his beard is white.
Jay, on your interview
Are
today
you?
that I heard on the radio, I heard you say that this is the longest black-owned business community engagement event
in Bloomington.
in Bloomington.
In Bloomington. Now, of this kind, it is period two. Of this kind in the entire area, but I'm emphasizing Bloomington because I really want Bloomington to take notice of what we've done for this particular community, which is a really upscale community in the Mall of America.
Mm-hmm.
And I was brave enough to do events out here when most people were doing them downtown. They wanted to keep it close to the whole Purple Rain thing and the metropolis downtown. And everybody thought it was too expensive to come out here and do it. And I just thought that I said, hey, a Mall of America to me is where we should be trying to build it. And so the two events that also are in Minnesota that came from me, they're out here in Bloomington too. You got to add all those numbers to
Mm-hmm.
what we brought to the table here. All of those numbers count in terms of when you spearhead bringing something to the city.
Mm.
I don't need their numbers to count for me. I get my own. I'm talking about for the city of
Yeah,
Bloomington.
for the people,
And
man, for the
Bloomington,
people.
and I just want city officials to understand that it's very, very difficult to do something like that for 16 years, a women's luncheon and contest. We do 5 events in one every year.
Mm.
It's so hard. You know what I mean? And sometimes the contest is down. Sometimes your overall numbers will be down. Sometimes the luncheon will be down. I mean, because a luncheon in its own with 300 people local, that's one thing. And then you got a whole nother 300 people coming in from out of town. And
Right.
you got to make sure you get your hotel numbers. You got to make sure the line dance contest has teams competing. Sometimes you gotta makeshift the
You got
team. You gotta pick
you got to
parts and pull them
nudge some
together. And
folks.
yeah, man, it's all that stuff. But this year was the blessings of couples saying we didn't have to strangle nobody. Couples said we're gonna get in and
Mm-hmm.
we want to be a part of it and let's see what you're working with. So this year it was the year for the contest to not give us a whole lot of stress. But it's some years and everybody who do contests except for Chicago will tell you it's hard
Yeah.
getting the talent to come on in, buy tickets, pay an entry fee. Good Lord.
Right.
It's hard, bro.
I can only
It's hard.
imagine.
But we
That's a
make it
lane I
happen.
don't plan
But
on
we
being
make it
in.
happen.
Of course, I done ended up in a
We
few
make it
lanes I
happen.
didn't plan on being in. So it is what it
We
is,
make
baby.
it
We got to
happen.
do what we call to do. And this is your calling. So, man, keep
Yes.
doing what you do, brother. You're doing a fantastic job.
Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you.
All right. So, listen, ladies and gentlemen, do you all have anything you want to leave us with while we get ready to close out? No? Yes?
Come
No?
on and get your step on.
I like
Come on
that.
and get your step
Trini
on.
said, get your step on. Alvina, you got
Mm-hmm.
anything you want to leave us with? Uh-oh.
I guess I would say it's an experience that you'll never forget if you come and hang out with us. It's gonna leave a lasting impression.
And don't forget our raffle baskets are fire.
Okay.
Even our raffle baskets are bomb. Tracy and Catalina, much love for that. But yeah, our raffle baskets is just
Okay.
beastie. I
I ain't
mean,
hip to the
and
raffle
we got a
baskets.
50-inch color TV. So we got a lot going on, Brian. We appreciate the to the extent that you allowing our interview to go. We'll continue to support you, my bro. And
Well, I
you
appreciate that,
know,
sir.
yeah, man. Call us, whatever, if we can help you, call us.
My man. Well, whatever we can do to, man, further the, community and make things better for everybody involved, man, it's always a beautiful thing. So, and I love to support those who love to support us, the community, not me, but just the dance itself and the culture, and keep things in their proper perspective and alignment, and not be trying to do all sorts of wild and crazy things that have nothing to do with stepping, because we got a lot of those too. So, well, listen, I want to thank all of y'all for coming and hanging out with me tonight, man. Godspeed on your event. I know it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to see some of the footage coming out of there, because next time he might have inside stepping in the building. But anyway, I'm just saying, this
Well,
is one of those
we
things that would have been real good on live. But okay, I'm messing with you, Jay.
make sure you tell your wife we said hello.
Absolutely.
Um, your tech team, thank you, appreciate that.
Well, we
you
appreciate
know.
y'all. Without y'all, we have no show. Without the people, baby, we got nothing. We all the people.
That
Okay,
We
okay. And Alvina, why is it taking you so long, man, to get up from under that dryer?
She said 5 minutes, so we getting ready to get off. So
Oh, y'all
anyway,
in? Oh,
yeah,
y'all in?
5 minutes. She said,
uh,
Jesse, 5 minutes, right? She said five.
okay. Now hold on, Alvina. Is Jesse going to the event this year?
Jesse's going out of town. She's going to Chicago this weekend, so no, she won't be around.
Uh,
She said hi though.
tell us.
No, I don't have my video. She said they can see me. I said no, I got my video on. Girl, great.
She could have had it on.
They
We
said
look, we
hi.
understand.
No, I'm not gonna do that to you, good folks.
All right. Well, listen.
Well, we
Go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead, Jay.
No, no, I appreciate. No, we appreciate you, man. We good, man. We got a chance to thoroughly make it happen.
All
You
right.
know,
Well, listen,
appreciate you,
ladies and
bro.
gentlemen, Command
Thank
Steppers,
you.
Katrina Alvina, and the man Jay Most. They're gonna be doing it this weekend. Y'all need to get over there and holler at my folks. Hey, y'all have a great evening. Try to stay dry and
yeah.
I guess warm since it's only 64 up there, man. It's like 104 down here. So I don't know.
Yeah, y'all come to
Yeah,
Minnesota and cool off.
Nah, I'm gonna let y'all have that cold weather. I'm good. I got air conditioning. All right.
yeah. It's cold when it's cold, but this is some of the most beautiful weather of the year right
I
now.
bet it
So we've
is.
been
What I
70
said.
I
something
bet
during the
it
day.
is. I bet it is. I can only
Yeah,
imagine. I used to listen. The spring and the fall in Chicago, man, was some of my favorite times of the year, especially in the fall. Man, I used to just love that time of year. But I live in Hades now. So I'm down here in the armpit of Texas because it's hot and it's funky, and we all right. So all right, y'all. Have a good night, man. I
all right,
appreciate
take it
y'all. Looking
easy.
forward to
You
seeing some
too.
of the
Thank
stuff coming out
you.
of Minnesota this weekend. Peace, y'all.
All right,
Thank
take it
you.
easy, bro.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Jay Most and his crew over there, Command Steppers out of Minnesota. But before I get out of here, I'm going to just tell y'all, we got a few things coming up. We're going to be in Pensacola, Florida coming up here, y'all. Stepping by the Bay, June 21st. We're going to be in Tiny Rock, Arkansas. That's Little Rock for those of you who don't know. With my man, what's his name? Ted the Boss Williams over there with the Crushing Cream. Purple is the color this year, y'all. And then we got the second annual National Steppers Ball weekend happening August 22nd through the 24th. That's over there in Virginia. Now, we also have the Chicago the Steppers Mega Homegoing Weekend. And that's with my man Keith Hubbard, Irie Israel, and Keith C. That's going to be August 28th through the 31st, Labor Day weekend, which I will be in Chicago that weekend myself because I will be spending at every year, CVS, Chicago Vocational, y'all. Biggest high school in the city. Number one high school in the city. Many years running. Anyway, we have an annual all-class gathering once a year, and I will be there, and I'll be spending for my classmates, and I can't wait. We're going to get it in. We're going to have a great time. But now, before I go, I got to put y'all up on game. There is a documentary coming out. Next week, we are going to have the creators of this documentary on the show. Now, I'm going to show y'all the trailer right quick, and you can tell me what you think. I think it's going to be really good. I haven't seen it yet. I intend to view it. I have a screening coming up. I intend to view the screening prior to show so that way I can formulate my questions and I can better help to answer your questions as they come through. But I'm going to show you this trailer. You guys look for it over there on the Inside Steppin page. You can look on my page, or you can go to the YouTube channel, Steppin a Chicago Dance Trailer 1. Here we go, y'all.
Nobody does a contemporary ballroom dance or Lindy Hop, jive. They don't even know that we exist.
some of these great steppers that have won several times, if I got to make them sit down in order for you to win, can you really say you dance against the best of the best?
All right, y'all. You saw it. That's the trailer. It's going down. That is scheduled to release on the 10th. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. I can't wait. I think it's going to be a great documentary, and I can't wait. I can't wait, y'all. Y'all see that old footage? That was Steppin. Pay attention. See, what I'm loving is that we are starting to finally get to see how we got where we are now, because there's a whole lot of folks that really don't understand how we got here. And this documentary, I'm really hoping, is going to bring forward what we were in this dance and where we should return to in the dance. See, I don't care nothing about, everybody talk about what's going on now. I'm cool with it, but as far as I'm concerned, y'all can go over there with that. When you see these videos, these archival videos of when the world's largest started and what it looked like then versus what it looks like now, I promise you, a lot of y'all gonna be trying to get that work. Y'all gonna be ready to get that work. I'm telling you now. Brenda Montgomery, it will be coming. It'll be on YouTube. Jerome Cook, yes, the 10th of June is the scheduled release date. We're going to discuss it on next Tuesday. Get ready for that interview. This couple is from Chicago, and they have a history in the dance, and they're going to be ready to, they're going to drop their smoke. They're going to let us know what it is. And like I said, I'm looking forward to it. Jerome, it's going to be right on YouTube. Of course, I'll be sharing it. This is not one of those situations where, the people who've created it are, trying to, be on some monetization of it. It is for you guys. It's for the people. It was done and it was played in film festivals, which it got an award, and it's clearly been doing quite well. So y'all stay tuned. We're going to give all of the details and information on the show on next Tuesday. So get ready for that, because that is our next scheduled interview. And I think you're going to enjoy it as much as I think you're going to enjoy the documentary. So I don't think I have anything else that I need to get off my chest today. I've had one of those days, and fantastic interview. Command Steppers, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Y'all get ready for that. It's going down. And man, let's see. Anyway, we can patent it. No. Sandra Davis, all of that has been taken care of. Don't worry. It's just not public yet. You'll see. Nobody can co-opt this dance at this stage. And I know we still got people who are worried about that, but we got it faded. A lot of stuff coming down the pipe, y'all. You heard it here on Inside Steppin'. I'm telling you now, y'all, just stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff happening. And you are going to see more changes in the dance community, but not in the dance, because the dance don't need no changes. You dig? I can't stress that enough. People around, it's got to evolve. No, it doesn't. It has evolved to where it needs to be a long time ago. If you want to do something different, then call it something else. But stepping ain't going to never change. It's going to be what it is. Now, the people in the uniforms, they're going to switch up. But the dance itself is here to stay. Believe that. All right. With that, y'all, I want to say thank you. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming and hanging out with your boy for the week, for this week episode of Inside Steppin' and hanging out with me. David Calhoun, I see you. Lisa Brooks in the bill. I'm sorry, Linda Brooks. I said Lisa. I'm sorry. Linda Brooks, I see you. Thank you. Patrice, how you doing? Who else we got in here? My man Zoe, I spoke to you. Hey, what's up, Riri? Brenda Montgomery. Dora Barnes, hey, thank you. I got to make sure I hit some of my folks in here because, we was talking a lot. Karen Taylor, I see you. I just want to thank all of y'all, man, for coming through. Lynn John in the house, making sure everybody get their, DC Rogers, get their accolades and they Bianca, what's up? I see you all the way over there in Vegas. Gotta holler at my people, make sure everybody get recognized. Kim Shelton, I see you. Dora Barnes. Yeah, because you know why? Because I got people that love this show, and I love y'all for loving this show. Because it makes it make me feel like, I ain't doing this for nothing. Because it damn sure ain't no money. But anyway, I'm just saying. All right, I'm gone, y'all. I gotta go. With that said, let me give y'all my I gotta give y'all the quote. Because I want you to lock this in now. I want you to lock this in your head, and I want you to always remember this. Remember that Brian Forbes said this right here. You understand me? Because it's necessary. Never measure an event by the quantity of the people in attendance, but by the quality of the memories that you create with the people who are present. That is so important. And it goes right back to what Jay Most just said a little while ago. It's about the experience. It's about the connection. It's about meeting people. It's about fellowshipping. It's about putting your hands on somebody you never put your hands on, and only in a good way, and getting your dance on, getting the feel that you never felt before. There's more to this dance than just taking them steps, y'all. A whole lot more. And that's what we need to make sure that we all get from each other each and every opportunity that we get. We get to have these 3-minute romances. Let's go on and get them in, y'all. Let's make sure we keep loving on each other out there on that flow and making it do what it do. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'm tired. Good night. I love y'all. Peace. The views and opinions expressed in this program are not necessarily those of its hosts, Urban Arts Enterprises, its advertisers, or affiliates, and are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions, the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Command Steppers Minnesota and Team USA Mortgage Brooklyn Park presents the 15th annual 15-year anniversary J Most Unique Edition Minnesota Steppers and Line Dancers All-Star Bash.
Our special feature for the weekend is the Y'all Can't Beat Us Steppers and Line Dancers contest. We got a $10,000 prize pot, so y'all come get this money. Contact me, I'm Alvina at 651-276-7703.